Hi guys, Darcy Fitzpatrick, Avon Independent Representative here. I've been meaning to do a follow-up to my original video of tips for the new representatives for a while, but life got in the way, but I think I'm ready to do it now. So this is Avon Advanced Tips for New Representatives, or anyone who's looking to boost their business. If you saw my first video, you saw my introduction, but I'll just do a quick one now. My business, Avon by Darcy. I've been in business 28 years. Originally joined for discounts and to be sure I got a book every campaign because I had trouble keeping a rep. But it wound up turning into a nice business for me, and I met a lot of nice people, and I had a lot of great experiences that I'm still having. So I'm very happy that I did it. Recap of the first video. I talked about your link, which is your e-store, which is your main line to your customers. They can place orders there, they can join your team there, and it's a link that you get right away, whether you join with a kit, and you pay money, or you join for free. But everybody gets this link, and you can send it out immediately to your warm market, which is everybody you know, people who want to help you get started in your business. I also touched on social media and inventory and samples. I'm going to talk a little bit more about social media and inventory in this video as well. And samples. Samples are great. You give them out to people, but just don't hand them to people without knowing who they are or if they're going to try the sample. This way you can find out how they liked it. You could say, how did you like that fragrance sample I gave you? And they could say, oh, we loved it. I'm ready to buy. Or they could say, that one wasn't for me. Maybe you have a different one. I'm like, yes, absolutely. I have another one. And you can try this one. And then ultimately, you build a relationship with them. And they know that you're going to take care of them. Inventory is not needed, especially for somebody new. Especially, like I said in the first video, no color, fragrance, skincare, because that's all personalized to people. You can buy everything you want, and it could sit there because somebody was going to want something completely different. There are some standbys that you can have if you are ready to carry a little bit of inventory. My Facebook pages. I have a business page and a VIP page. The business page is something anybody could search, anybody can join, anybody can like it. The VIP page is invite only. It's for customers, potential customers. And if you're a team member of mine who has been a customer, you can stay in my VIP group at least until I make a team group when a team gets a little bigger. It'll basically be the same content, so you won't really miss anything. Inventory. I'm going to say this again. It's not necessary, but when you start to be selling for a while and you have a little money to invest, or if you get a gift from Avon, you find a well-priced bundle, there's a special, you got a swag bag, whatever. Those kind of things you can either sell, you can gift. But if you're going to keep things, what to keep? Just keep it basic. Skin So Soft oil, hand cream, especially moisture therapy, big seller, lip balms, deodorants, and bug guard in the bug season, depending on where you are and what climate you're in. Those people will always want. There are some representatives who carry it in their car for spot sales because people saw the decal that you have on your car says Avon Representative, or they know you're an Avon representative. Decorating your car and branding yourself is great. It's a great investment. I get nameplates made with my name, and I have cute badges. There's a company that I use. I'll put the link in the description, but they are fabulous, and they have so many different things to choose from. Wear your name tag everywhere you go. Wear your Avon clothes. When I first started, there weren't many Avon clothes around. There were a few. Some you have to buy in the secondary market. This I got at a convention. There's always a bag that says Avon. We get them all the time for different events. Use them. Use them because they are basically your calling card. People see it and they ask you. People will ask you, oh, Avon is still around? Yes, and we're better than ever. Wear Avon clothes. Now, all keep this in your budget. Wear Avon clothes, wear Avon jewelry, where the fragrances, you can, because people will ask you, they'll say, I love that jewelry. And you say, oh, it's from my company, it's Avon. And that's when they'll say, oh, you're still around? And we're like, yeah. And then you give them a brochure. And then you're probably going to have a sale. It's amazing how many people think that we're out of business. And it's not true. Nothing could be further from the truth. Ever since we've been taken over by LG, we've gotten so much better. Our product lines have expanded. We have home cleaning products, pet products, dental products, fantastic Korean beauty products, LG products. We have sound bars and earbuds and DVD players. Make sure people know this. Post it on your social media. You can post a link. You cannot sell inventory anywhere else but your VIP page. That's just a rule. You can't sell anything on your personal profile. But you can wear your clothes. You can put your cover photo from your Avon activities. Those kind of things you can do. Okay, let me just check my list because I don't want to forget anything. Okay, we did branding. Okay, what I also want to touch on social media. I touched on it a little bit in the first video. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Your stories on Instagram and Facebook. You can decorate them. You can make them funny. You can make them cute. TikTok, don't be afraid of TikTok. TikTok is great. And you can add music. But again, when you do social media, follow the 80-20 rule. 80% you, 20% Avon. Sprinkle your Avon in. Nobody wants to see Avon 24/7 on your page. That's the best way to get unfollowed. But you want to keep it authentic and you want to keep it you. I mean, my TikTok has videos of my pug. My pug, and I have products. And I have videos of dancing at weddings. I have all kinds of stuff. Make it interesting. Mix it up. Let's see how much time we... Okay, we'll go for time. I want to touch a bit on fairs and vendor events. Fairs and vendor events are fabulous. You've got to approach them from the right angle. First of all, make sure the fee isn't too high. $25, $50 fee, depending. Some 2-day ones, maybe $100, but you can judge which one you want to do. What to bring to fairs? Always bring samples, brochures, lip balms, hand creams. Make a little raffle basket. Doesn't have to be anything elaborate. You can take some of your inventory, some of your things that you got in bundles or swag. You can go to the dollar store and buy a cellophane bag. You buy some of the little shredded paper. It's about 50 cents a bag. You put it in the bottom, put your products in it, cinch it at the top of the bow, put your business card on it. Oh, and also put a brochure inside. And there's your raffle prize. You can get at Vistaprint, I think it was Vistaprint, or maybe it was Amazon. I don't know, I bought pads, name, address, do you want to sell Avon, that kind of thing. They fill out the form, goes in the box, you give them a winner, somebody wins, you have leads. Excuse me. Sometimes the event will ask for a donation. You do the same thing. Make one of those little bags, brochure, business card. Somebody will win it, and they'll have your information. What not to bring? Again, don't, but I should say don't, because a lot of people do, and they're successful at it. I'm not. I don't bring color products. I don't bring fragrance, unless I happen to have a couple extra bottles, and I know people might like them. I don't demo or bring anything that I have to demo. Anything that they have to smell, see. That's why I keep it basic. Skin Soul Oil, Bug Guard, hand cream, lip balm. Although sometimes at Christmas, I will make bath gift sets, and then I will get one bottle of something of the fragrance, and I'll make little samples for the people to try, or I'll have a tester. That I'll do. But then again, those things cost money, so you have to just see where you are in your business and how much you want to invest. But talk to everyone who comes near your booth. Talk to everyone. If you have an abundance of brochures, hand them out. If you have an abundance of samples, hand them out. Give them to everybody, but always ask them, do you have an Avon representative? Because if you go to give a brochure and they say, "Oh, my mother sells Avon," you're like, "Oh, well, then you really just basically wasted the brochure." You don't want to do that. You can sell lip balm. People love lip balms at holiday fairs. They love hand creams. And those things really sell well. Again, for the gift sets, you can make them as elaborate or as simple as you want. You can buy a basket. If you're leery about how to make them, they're very easy. There's tons of tutorials on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and basically they'll tell you how to make anything. But I like the cellophane wrap. I think it looks nice. It's stable. Sometimes you really have to cinch the products together and it winds up being more trouble than it's worth to put it in a basket. But then again, it depends what the products are. Shortages and supply chain issues. We have them. And if you're a customer of Avon or of anywhere, you notice that a lot of times your products just aren't available. Always suggest something else. Don't tell your customer, "Oh, it's out of stock and we won't have it for another 2 months." That's not going to fly. They're going to go to Target. They're going to go to the department store. They're going to go somewhere else. Always suggest a comparable product. I mean, sometimes there is no comparable product. Like if they want the LG earbuds and they're out of stock, and you can sell them a DVR, but that's not going to help them with the earbuds. But it will help with lotions and oils. Even some fragrances are close to each other. Always go out of your way to help your customer. Okay, let me see if I have anything. All right, I think I touched. Oh, also events. Before I figure about events, there's also a big thing now is virtual events. Me personally, I've tried a few of them. I've had zero success with virtual events. People want to be there. People want to see you. I mean, maybe other companies, maybe things that don't need to be touched or smelled or seen can have success with virtual events, but even clothes. People want to try clothes on. They didn't work for me. They may work for you, but I would tread lightly with virtual events. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Please like this video, share it. If you're working with someone and you want to sell Avon, if you have a representative, call her or him and tell them you want to join their team. If you don't, I would love to have you on my team and I can be your mentor. I will put the link to my e-store for purchase. I will put my link for joining. And yeah, just give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Have a great day. And I'll be back with more training videos and other videos in the future.